We're back with Cancom Talk. We have the CEO with us back again, Ronald Wells, Vice President Paul Baziak. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you as well.
Aside from the obvious, gentlemen, what are the benefits of installation of a residential intrusion system?
Well, I'll start off if you don't mind. The benefits, customized installation, and when we mention residential, we are more of a customized solution. An ADT or our competitors, they usually stick to one or two, three different products, lines like a DSC, a Honeywell. Nothing wrong with that, but we will venture into those products and other products customizable to the end user, and then integrate it with home automation systems like Crestron, Control4. Any other?
Most products on the market are, compatible with the solution that we're putting in residential homes. So,
and everything's compatible with my cell phone?
Correct.
Cool is that?
It's an app-based iOS and Android. You can get it on either or. The benefit, again, with the application on your phone, we're monitoring your home alarm system, but as signals come in, you can arm, disarm with your phone, but you're getting the alarm just as fast as we are in live time. So there's an advantage to that. So if you're at home or not at home, you already know that, well, my home alarm system going off, there's a problem at home. You can't get a hold of your wife, your cousin, or whoever it may be, your family member. You're going to check in with them. We're already deciphering what's going on. We have access to your camera system. So it's a layered security solution that we tailor and curtail to. And with that in mind, we got cars already en route to do the investigation. If there's a we stand down the call as a result of you calling in and saying it's my mom, my dad, or it's me. In that case, we stand down the response units or operatives going to your home. So that's one of the benefits of having a home residential intrusion system put in.
With home insurance costs, they seem to be constantly rising. I install one of these systems. Should that lower my home insurance costs?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, up to about 20%. I've heard 30, but 20 for sure. With both providers, we provide a certificate of that it's been installed and vetted by our company, Cancom, and with that, we verify with your insurance company, and they'll grant you that extra, savings.
I love it.
Yeah.
Say, for example, I have a family of 8. I don't have a family of 8, but 8 is enough, by the way. Would everyone in my family have access to that on their cell phones? And anyone can monitor it? Anyone can be in charge? Not my toddlers, but my teenager.
Well, there'd be a primary user who would grant access to whomever you want to have access to that application on your phone.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. Is it also a good idea to add exterior cameras?
Oh, always.
Yeah.
I think one of the common things that are out there now that people don't know is police will no longer respond to home alarm systems because they've become a nuisance in their eyes. Usually, majority of these alarms, we don't like using the term false alarm in our industry, but when a signal or alarm is triggered and it's due to human error, and it could be they arm, they disarm, as they're entering their home, they may have forgot their passcode, they're fumbling, and one of the common errors, and this is the most common errors, it's say you got a 4-digit PIN, you hit one, now you're, instead of resetting, and usually it's the pound button that hits the reset and you start all over again, they're just going over and over and over, frustrated, why isn't my PIN not working? Their PIN hasn't changed, they're actually putting it in correctly, but they went off by 1 digit. Now they're in a state of frustration, now the alarm's ringing in their ears, they're upset, they're frustrated, they're yelling, yeah, it's frustrating for them.
That is a frustrating experience for sure. Is off-site monitoring, Ron and Paul, needed? And if it is, why so?
Yeah, I think it is. It's part of the solution, and it's the reliability of having, when you're away, you have a third party monitoring the signals from your house. And just as important, and it's not for everybody, but it is an available service to have mobile response. Whether you're at the cottage or you're in Mexico or maybe you're at a business conference for 3 days, to have a third party attend your house to check to make sure it's secure, or maybe it's not a break and enter type of alarm. Maybe it's you have a water leak in your basement and you want to prevent flooding. So our mobile guards will show up on site and our body cameras will film our entire perimeter, us going inside the house, looking for a leak, or finishing a B&E investigation. So that video is actually helpful to the insurance company. It's helpful to the owner to do corrective measures or whatever.
That's great peace of mind, isn't it?
Yes.
If I leave my front burner on, is that something that you can help me out with?
There are devices where you can detect gas, heat. You give it a range of what detection we want this to go off at. There's lots of other devices pertaining to whatever you have in your house that can be triggered. So,
I no longer have to think when I go on vacation. You guys do the thinking for me.
just bring your phone.
Just don't forget your phone. You can forget to close the garage door. You can forget this, that, but don't forget your phone. Can I add other detection devices to monitor things like water leak, smoke detection, glass break?
Absolutely. Life safety.
Life safety?
Life safety, so carbon monoxide, CO2.
Yeah.
Gone are the days now where they have heat and smoke separate. You now have what they call combo heat smoke detectors to minimize false alarms. So you have to have heat with smoke for it to go off. Problematic when you have a smoke detector and somebody's just overcooked their roast and they open it up and there's smoke and steam everywhere. That would set off the alarm traditionally.
Right.
Now you have the dual smoke and heat. So I'll give you a perfect example. I just inherited a home in the far north, old wood burning stove in the house for a heat source. Smoke everywhere when you're stoking the fire.
Every time?
Every time.
Oh, wow.
And one of the concerns I have, unattended home in the north, is the home break-in and people setting the house on fire and doing away with it. Arson is a big problem in the north now.
Yes.
Well, you can't do that with the old type of detectors. So now the smoke combined with heat have to be present for it to go off. So when those go off, there's we got a fire for sure. It's a little more. With
Cancom offering all these services when it comes to residential monitoring, why wouldn't you want one set up in your own home?
There's a lot of condos.
Yeah.
Let's put this on a micro scale. A lot of condos who come with home alarm systems already.
Yeah.
And they're basic, door contact motion, and that's it. People have trouble using them by the simple fact, how do I arm and disarm this thing? Yeah. And they're terrified of setting off an alarm. It's just a weird phenomenon. I call it a phenomenon because it is.
So they turn it off. They don't want to deal with it.
I don't want to touch it again, right? So they have one bad experience, that's it. So what we do, especially with the installation crew, is we won't leave until you know how to use the system confidently over and over again.
Yeah.
So there's a coaching component before we depart. The other problem, and we look at this, is we'll look at your history. Are you arming your system frequently or not? We'll call you. Say, look, we haven't seen you arm your system in 2 months or, a month, 4 weeks. What's wrong? We've had this with a recent client, and they're like, well, we're here all the time. Okay, good answer. And it's just another way for us to let we're on top of things. And that we're constantly monitoring your equipment. And I think that, again, provides comfort and credibility. And people know that, they'll tend to take the product and the service a little more seriously as well.
And I'm sure your clients appreciate that.
Yes.
Some may see it as a nuisance, but no, you're looking out for this person's safety, and that's very much needed.
Absolutely.
Daily. Yeah.
Yep.
Ron, Paul, thank you guys so much. We are learning so much. We continue to learn more on the way with Cancom Talk.